everyone, this is Dawn and welcome back to my channel. So here we are once again, back for another prompt, another day of the Junk Journal January 2025 challenge, of course hosted by Meg Journals. You will find her channel linked in the description box below with all the information and the collaborators and the prompts and all of that good stuff. So we are up to prompt 21. Yesterday was tissue, and we are up to 21, which is map. So we're going to do a little twist in our journal today, because I had stopped, and this is our yesterday for our tissue, and that's our tissue paper right here. So we are going to work on this page, and we're going to change it up a little bit, because I had stopped it when we were just about halfway through and kind of went through my pages and added the prompts to see what we needed to do next. And initially when I laid this journal out, this was going to be a pocket because I just did not really want this page in the journal, but I liked this paper. And then this one here was just blank, and I didn't use any blank papers in here. So this is going to become a pocket, but it's also going to be our map situation, our map page, if you will. So let's see, let's put this up here so I remember what project I'm working on. So we're going to make this a pocket, and the first thing we're going to do, let's pull this out so we can work on these two pages. I'm going to glue these together, and then we are going to make a little notch. So let's see, here's our glue. We're going to use the Fabri-Tac. Let's see here. I think just about everything on this page is decorated, or this portion is decorated except for one part. Okay, so let's come over here. This is where we're gonna glue. We're gonna leave the top open. Maybe I should do the side. Let's see here. Maybe I want it to be a side pocket. This is going to be our insert for this pocket. If I wanted to cut a notch in here, you know what? We've got a couple other top pockets. We're going to go ahead and make it a side pocket. I think that's a better idea. I'm glad I stopped to think about that. So, all right, so I'm going to glue the top and the bottom only. Okay, we can handle that. All right, and of course, let's get our Fabri-Tac going. Actually, I had two bottles here. Let's see if this one works better. And I might have left the top off of it for a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. All right, here's the top. And the bottom. Okay. Oh, this paper's pretty. Our next one is repeat. All right, and then let's get a punch. Let's see, I have the 1 1/4, and I think I'm going to use the 1 3/8. These are old Stampin' Up! Punches, and let's see, I'm trying to eyeball, but I also kind of want it at about in the middle. So this is 8 1/2, 4 1/4. Yeah, that'll do. And I think I'm just going to do a smallish notch. Maybe right about there. All right, don't think I got anything I wasn't supposed to. All right, let's set our punches aside. Toss them back in the basket while we're here. And on a good note, I did kind of go through, there's no longer an avalanche sitting beside here. I sorted it out into other piles, but at least things aren't going to fall on us while we're working here. All right, I'm very bad about putting things away when I'm done. Very, very bad. Because I think when I'm done with the project, I'm done. Okay, now we have our nice little pocket. So for our map prompt, what I decided to do, so now I don't have a page for it, so I made this little insert, and I have, let's see, this is for the wildflower. I think this is American Crafts wildflower pad, and it had the same map in the pink and the blue. So what I did, the paper's not too thick, so I attached the blue and the pink together, and so made a sturdy little booklet, and then I just added 2 pockets in here using one more piece of the blue, and I've already glued it together. I did put a little bit of the glue at the top. I wasn't going to glue this initially at all, but it just seemed like my paper was getting thin through here, so I wanted to do that to reinforce, and it also helps the stuff that you put in the pocket stand up a little bit rather than falling over. So that's what I did. Okay, so let's get into what we're gonna do to this. And you know what, I was thinking I was going to round the corners on this, and I want to do that before I get started so I don't forget. And I'm just gonna do, well, now I'm gonna do all 4. I was gonna think, do I only want to do the bottom? No, I'm gonna do the whole thing, all 4 corners. And I'm using the 1/4 inch rounded corner, and then we're gonna just put a little more ink back where we've rounded our corners. Okay, looks like I already did that side. Okay, so now we've got our little insert, and that should tuck nicely right into our little pocket here. Yep. Very good, and we can leave it right like this so you can kind of see it and pull it. And I could put a tab on here too, which is what I was going to do. I might pick a different paper though, because this kind of blends in kind of with that too. Anyways, we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so what I decided, and I think mostly I've gone through, I love like cut aparts and journaling cards, and I've actually just pulled out a lot of that kind of thing to use for our little map project. So this here says, "Smell the roses, please," in this very faint kind of blushy pink. And then I've got, I think this is from Vicky Booten collection, and I really like that one a lot, those papers. And this says, "A world as beautiful as this." So that's what's going to be our cover. Let's go ahead and start by laying this down. Okay, we're going to do this whole piece because this is all laying down. No pockets. Okay, and putting it right about here. Okay, and then we've got our little bird, and I did grab a little piece of ribbon to kind of make us a little something on the card. Do we want to put it in the middle or over on the side? Yeah, I think we'll do it in the middle. Let's add a little glue right here. I've been using this Fabri-Tac a lot. Okay. Yeah, let's do this edge, this side. I think I have more here than I need. Yeah, we're gonna cut that off. Oh, I really like this paper on the back of it. I kind of cut that cock out. It's not work on top of our page. I'm so bad at doing that. Okay, let's trim that again. All right, a little glue on the back. Very pretty. I think this is, I got this from a while back from Michael's. I don't know if they still have this one in stock. It's like that burlap, and it's got that pretty little blue lace edge. I almost feel like we could use a button here or something. I always want to cover up the bottom of the lace or the bottom of the ribbon, you know, to add something else, but I think that's all I've got for right now. If I decide to add something else, I'll let you know. Cute. That could almost be a touch shorter. I think that's gonna bother me, so let's fix it right now. Let's fix it right now. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put a touch more glue under here, and then we're gonna glue our birdie down. Okay, let's see, is that a little better? Yeah, doesn't stick up as high. Okay, let's put this one down and then we will have our little cover. Okay, I'm having trouble with glue today. You know what? I think I'm going to switch over to the art glitter glue. There we go. I think I might have left the lid off that for a little bit. It wasn't overnight or anything, but I think I get involved in what I'm doing and sometimes we forget those things. I try very hard not to because our glue is very important. All right, we got our little birdie. We're just gonna lay him down at a little angle. How cute. A world as beautiful as this. Okay, I probably will add something else up there. You know what? I have some of this little bit of yellow trim. Oh, you know what? That's pretty. Let's do that right now. Let's cut just a little bit of yellow trim. That gives it a little bit of extra sweetness. And it finishes off like I like it. Perfect. Okay, let's get our glue out. I might need another one. This one should have enough. It just needs to, pardon me while I fight with my glue. Leave it laying down. Yes, okay, good. Good, I'm glad we can finish that off. Perfect. All right, and then for our inside, okay, we got our two little pockets, and I had, let's see, I got a couple of little tag pieces here. This one's a nice tag. I thought this part was a little tall. And then it's got a hole here, so let's go ahead and punch it. Okay, and then where's our, add a little more ink to that. And then this one here, so cute. I think I'm gonna put this one up and down, and that one we'll leave right there in the corner. And then I found this green thread, and I'm not going to embellish the top of that tag much. We're just going to do it very simply just because I need to put something in that hole right there. So what do they do? Goes through the back. I never remember, is there a specific way it goes through the front or the back? And then we push this through. Very simple, very simple. Way too much string. Okay. All right. You know what also too, this needs a little, I always like to embellish the hole punches. Can't leave it, can't leave it. These are really old Heidi Swapp. They are discontinued, and this is some of the things that I hoard, but I always like to finish off the tops of tags. It's just how I roll. Okay, let's pull that off. Add that on. Okay, I like that better. Okay, let's add our tag top back on, and then we're gonna glue it down. Our twine, I should say. Okay. Okay, that's better. That looks so much better. This says there's such a lot of world to see. Very, very cute. So let's just put that right there. It makes it a lot simple working with the journal cards, and I really like them a lot. So kind of with this map giving me travel theme vibes, I had quite a few pieces that would work. I really like this one with the little house. There's such a lot of world to see. Yes, indeed. And then this one's like a little plane ticket. Oh, got a glob of glue on there. I like that it says Blue Sky Air. That is a serious glob. Okay, I think we need to correct that. Okay, that was just too much. I think the glue is flowing a little better now, don't you think? All right, and I'm gonna put this on a little bit of an angle here, and I think this needs a little bit of speckles on the inside here. Uh-oh, where's the speckle stamp? Okay, we might have a crisis here. Could be right in front of my face. All right, we're gonna come back to that. Oh, found it. I was gonna say that's something I can easily go back and add, but speckle stamp, it's one of my most used things. Just makes things look not so plain. You don't even realize it's there. Okay, that is better. Looks a little more finished. All right, and then so here we've got our cover. The inside here, I found this little journal card that says field notes. I was gonna say, what's on the back? Needs a little inking on the back, because I like to finish all the sides. Things are plain, I generally like to cover the back. So that's cute. It says field notes. And then I found a January tag. And of course, since this is a January junk journal, let's go ahead and add that right in here too. And then let's get rid of this pieces. Okay, so then what I decided I would do, this glue is now doing the splurty splurt, but that's all right. So what I decided to do is make like a little scrappy notepad of sorts to stick in here. So I gathered up, when I was originally looking at this journal, I found this little scrap. I think this is like some old paper that I got at Amazon, but it's a great little map. It says Bolivia. It's got the roses, really, really pretty. And it was very, very thin. So I did put it on this paper on the back. Let's ink it up a little bit. This is going to be the base of what we're going to call our notepad. Kind of works with our field notes over here. All right. Oh, let me do the back too. Back too. Okay, that's better. Set you to the side. All right, so what I did, let's see, that's the top. I found a bunch of little, and I'm not going to ink up this whole thing. I found just some other journaling cards and little scraps that I just ripped of some copy paper, ledger paper, places I want to visit, little journal card, another copy paper, another ledger paper, another journaling card that says notes. That one's really pretty. Another ledger copy. This was just a journaling card I found. I don't even know which one's the top, but I like it like that. Copy paper, another little card that says every day brings a new and beautiful story, another ledger pad, and then I'm going to put this on the top, or another ledger piece. So this is just going to be a little scrappy notepad. And let's see, I was going to say, did I bring the stapler? Let's see, I'm just going to bundle these up. Nothing pretty, just a little scrap pad, and we're just going to put a couple of staples on the top. It is fairly thick. I hope it's not too thick. Ooh, pardon me. One. Cute. So we now have a little scrappy pad. Perfect. So we will put this here. Oh, I like that. And this says the best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. Perfect for a little pad. Now we just have the back. I had a little piece. Let's see if I can see it. Oh yes, right here it is. This little piece was just a little section on a journaling card. It was actually just that piece, and it's dark, and I think, let's distress that, I don't think I did. And I'm also going to make a little pocket on the back. Why not? Because I have these other two journaling cards that I really liked, and I'm like, well, let's stick them down too. So we're going to make a pocket out of this. Be a very little narrow one, but that's all we need. Okay, and I'm going to put this down here around the bottom. Okay. perfect. And then I have these 2 cards. This says, let's go explore. I think this is a Prima. Let's see. This is, there's a lot of pretty pieces in this. Nature Lover collection. I think it's Prima. And then this one here, some different pet. I don't remember which. Actually, you know what? I think that was the same. Just Bloom Wildly. So I think I'm going to put the Just Bloom in the front. But I'm going to add these into the back because why not? Gives a little more fun, and you have all kinds of things to look at and play with or use in a different way. All right, I think that's all we're going to do to this. Now, let's get our journal. All right. Got my ruler out. Let's put this back in here. Let me get over here. Thank goodness we don't have too much more to go. There's lots and lots of things in here. So we can put our little insert for our map right into this side pocket. And I think for now, I wanted to add something to pull it out, but I think that notch just gives us the space we need to remove it. And if I add anything else to it, it might be sticking out the side, and this is so chunky I might need to put a ribbon or something around it, so I don't want to squish anything out the side. So all right, this is our map project for today. All right, so the next one is 22. Gosh, this one's 21. Repeat, which I kind of have an idea for that. I don't know if I can execute this one, but it's kind of cracking me up. I keep thinking Pete and Repeat were sitting in a boat. Pete fell out, and who was left? Repeat. So I don't know if I can make that happen, but I have a couple ideas rolling around in my head. We'll see if it comes to fruition or not. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're crafting along. Definitely please give us a like, comment, subscribe. Definitely helps my channel out, and we will see you in the next one.